Hello everyone, it's another beautiful Monday. I hope you're all doing well and I hope you had an amazing weekend. If you're watching me for the first time, my name is Horul Ain, the founder of Rare Alliance by Horul, a movement set up for spreading awareness on rare genetic disorders, um, in supporting and spreading hope for those who are affected, educating the general public on the existence of rare genetic disorders. It's a pleasure to be here with you today. And today I will be talking about some of the symptoms of rare genetic disorders. I cannot talk about the symptoms of rare genetic disorders in general because the symptoms differ from one disorder to the other, but despite the difference, there are some similarities or some symptoms that are visible in all rare genetic disorders, and I'll be talking about some of them. So, coming from someone with a first-hand experience, me. So, one of the most important and most visible symptom of a rare genetic disorder is delay in reaching milestones. Just like I mentioned in my previous videos, children with rare genetic disorders often experience difficulties in reaching their milestones at an early age or at the appropriate age that they are supposed to. In my case, like I mentioned in my previous video, my daughter was already 8 months old and she couldn't sit upright. She couldn't hold her neck. So whenever she sits, she falls, and I knew that was not normal up until she was a year old before we went to the doctor. So if your child is not reaching their milestones, it does not necessarily mean that they have a rare genetic disorder, but to be on the safer side, it is best that you take them to the doctor to check them out to see if everything is fine or not. So another symptom is delay in speech. So if your child is experiencing delay in speaking, or not speaking at all, even when they get to a certain age where it is expected for them to speak at least a word like dada, mama, or other words that shows that they can speak and they are unable to do that, it is best to take them to their pediatrician, who would possibly refer you to see a speech therapist to know if everything is fine, or to go for other testings to see what's wrong. So another symptom is hypertonia, known as low muscle tone. So if your child is experiencing low muscle tone, it is a condition where a child is extremely floppy. They are so floppy in a way that their body seems like a jelly, so they are floppy, they are not stable. There is no stability in their body. In the case of my daughter, even till now, she's 2 years and 7 months, yeah, but she still can't hold her head up for a long time. So whenever she holds her head, after some times it dangles around and then eventually falls. So most of the time we always put her in a position where we know that she can get the necessary support for her neck. So if you have a child who is extremely floppy and you notice this at a very early stage, it is better for you to take them to the doctor to check them out. So another symptom is the visibility of a defect. It could be the features of the face or of the body. If you notice that there is any defect of any form, you should check it out, because it could mean that your child has a rare genetic disorder. So another symptom could be not being able to eat or not being able to suckle on the breast properly. So if you notice that your child is unable to maybe swallow or chew at the appropriate age, you should probably check it out, because children with rare genetic disorders often experience difficulties in swallowing and in chewing, and it is usually a cause for concern, and that way they would have to see a doctor who would advise on the next step to take. So another symptom is when your child is consistently crying. I know there are some kids who are grumpy, who are irritable to things or to people, but when it is in an extreme form, you should probably get it checked out, because it could mean that something is wrong somewhere. Another very important symptom that children with rare genetic disorders usually experience are seizures. So children who have constant seizures, and there are seizures that you cannot really place your hands on the cause of, it is best that you take them to see a doctor who would check them out to see if everything is fine. So these are some of the symptoms that are very common in children or kids with rare genetic disorders. And if you are experiencing any of these, there is no need to panic, but then you should take them to the hospitals to see their doctors, to check them out, and to just to be sure that everything is fine, because the key is to be diagnosed early. It really helps when you know the condition of your child from an early stage. You would know the appropriate help to give them, and also the right people to reach out to. You would know how to manage their conditions in a way that they are comfortable with their lives. So if you're a mother or a parent who is experiencing some of these symptoms that I just listed, and with your child, and you have no idea what's happening, or you're confused about these features, I hope that this video has helped you to understand what could possibly be wrong and the right people to reach out to. Thank you for watching my video. Keep supporting Rare Alliance by Hurul. We have many more contents to bring to you. We will be inviting professionals to speak on rare genetic disorders. We will be organizing webinars, workshops, and we will be going for awareness campaigns in various places. So please continue supporting us, continue encouraging us, and don't stop spreading awareness. And you know the right way to do that is to tell a friend, to tell another friend, to tell a friend that Rare Alliance by Hurul is here. Thank you till I see you again. Have a productive week ahead. Bye.